Stankovic blasting his effort high off target. Attention has now fallen over the San Siro. There was a party atmosphere as Mourinho on the pitch, 2 balls on the pitch, and the referee lets the game continue. As once again Serie A delves into the surreal. Zanetti, Montari, Pandev, Stankovic, again Montari, Zanetti won't reach that pass, Marcolini, Zanetti's down injured, and chievo knocked the ball out of play. The captain didn't pull out of the challenge, although certainly had overrun the ball. Didn't seem to have much of a chance of reaching it. You can see Sardo, clearly favourite to win that challenge. However, Inter's captain seems to be okay. Mr. Relentless will continue. Sorrentino. Clearance missed by Sardo. Montari. There's Milito. Again Montari covering a lot of ground to help out the Argentine. Pandev to Cambiasso. Stankovic. Raikon, Montari. And Inter work the ball back all the way to the goalkeeper. The quite incredible scoreline remains Inter 4, Chievo 3 with 2 minutes to go. $20 goals in the last 3 encounters between these teams at the San Siro. Zanetti, Stankovic, as Inter work hard, keep on moving so as to give an option to the player in possession in order to keep possession for the final 180 seconds or so. Ball slipped through for Pandev, cut out in the nick of time by Mantovani. Sorrentino, the player who has kept his side in this game in the final 10 minutes, will launch another long clearance from hand. Instead he decides to roll the ball down to his feet. Sardo knocks the ball down to Luciano. Chievo seem to be so interested in pushing forward here in the final 30 seconds of normal time. Frey gives the ball back to Sorrentino. Samuel with the header. Eto'o, Montari, Cambiasso, Stankovic. 3 minutes of stoppage time as Pandev rolls the ball back to Cambiasso. at this stage of the match. The Inter fans now rather subdued. They did celebrate the title, or they thought it was going to be the title, for about a minute from the 73rd to the 74th. Cagliari had taken the lead at the Olympic Stadium against Roma, but then Pellissier pulled a goal back for Chievo to make it 4-2. Sorry, to make it 4-3. Since then, things have turned round in the capital. Inter are holding on to their 3 points, which means Serie A goes down to the wire next week. Inter must travel to Siena. Already Mourinho has set up quite a feisty encounter there by saying that Roma would have more funds available to pay the Siena players a bonus due to the fact they didn't have to pay out their cup winning bonus, losing out against Inter in midweek. He has found himself in hot water with those comments, and no doubt we're in for another tongue-lashing week in Serie A. All set up for the action on the pitch next Sunday as Mariga comes on for Milito. Milito, his 21st Serie A goal this season, gave Inter the 2-goal cushion in the first half. Balotelli then made it a 3-goal cushion, 4-1 on 51 minutes. However, Chievo stubbornly have decided not to give up. They've worked their way back into the game. Samuel has headed it out to Sardo. Gets the ball bounce. Out of play for a throw. There's a Chievo player down injured. Marcolini. To the final 30 seconds here at the San Siro. The rain still tipping down. And Chievo now seem to have settled on the defeat. With 10 seconds remaining of stoppage time. Inter will have to hold off title celebrations for another week. It's another nail biter like it was 2 seasons ago. Inter that time came out on top with 2 goals in the second half from Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the final game of the season at the Tardini Stadium against Parma, as Roma, for a fraction of that final match of the season, were ahead, leading against Catania. That game finished in a draw. And now Chievo will take on Roma next week as Inter travel to Siena. And the referee blows the final whistle. Inter have won by 4-3 against Chievo in the penultimate match of the season. No title celebrations at the final whistle, as there were halfway through the second half. 3-1 at half time for Inter.
The Scudetto may have to wait